should flip a coin. They got the trophy waiting for me where I'm going. Put that banner up. The skills here are so intact. I travel to the future when I step back. Hang time like the dock and you might be stacked. But to stop what we got, man, you might need Shaq. They think our confidence is arrogance, but that's just fact. Destiny yelling how we look if we don't scream back. We are cream of the crop, the top tier. That's why they beating on the drums, cause the champs in here. Yeah. Ready. Yeah. I'm hungry. Oh, just look at that piece. Yeah. Come on. You were never getting on our level. We ghosts here, we would never settle. Trophies raised high here, we call it heavy metal. Giving no breaks, yeah, the feet are on the pedal top swing. Up for any challenge you bring. See the results of the last group that challenged the team. Efficiency is high when you challenge the ring. Matter of fact, hold his L and clean. You deserve it. We don't just dominate, we serve it. No guesswork here, we certain. You see the wins and start flirting. We put a ring on it, where's the curtains? Ready to eat. They got me saying I'm hungry. Just look at that piece. Yeah. You were never getting on our level. We ghosts here, we would never settle. Trophies raised high here, we call it heavy metal. Giving no breaks, yeah, the feet are on the pedal top swing.
I speak a lot about the leaders of Iran. Yet at this pivotal moment,
What's up, guys? Welcome to the latest episode of The Good Faith Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton. Sorry if I'm not in a good mood today, man. It's like it's always shit. Like, my friend, Tired Peasant, getting attacked by fucking dumbass, stupid-ass black liberals. And then we supposed to have one-on-one with Smurf today, but shit came up. So, Smurf, he got a life outside of this social media shit. So, so we couldn't do that. So, yeah, maybe next week, man. I don't know. I don't know at this point, man. These are some perilous times right now, man. But going on in my life. But hey, I mean, what can you do? Everything is out of your control. So how you guys doing today? I'm not doing good today, but have some shameless plugs. Follow the official ATP Network Twitter account at ATP Network 247. And subscribe to my podcast, Real Recognize Real. Available on all major podcasting platforms. Yeah, I'm everywhere, guys. So one more time, man. I finna address the elephant in the room here. But first, Smurf, I apologize, man. Oh man, I'm just a fucking mess right now. I'm not doing good headspace wise. I'm not. Got some bad thoughts right now, but time. Life must goes on. What can you do? I apologize for not showing up, man. I mean, you said 4 o'clock, and shit came up. That's rude of me to have you waiting like that. Like, you got a life, man. So apologize, man. Maybe next week, who knows? But the elephant in the room is Tired Peasant. When you have a big Twitter account, when you have a permanent base, when you speak truth to power, I mean that's what to expect. Or, you really ain't gotta have a big account. You could be my size, or have a few thousand followers, and you tweet something and it blows up. It goes into the algorithm, and a whole lot of people sees it, and the way Twitter works is, unfortunately, is you have to get ratio to get traction, which I hate the way that works, man. Like I used to post anti-Israel tweets all the time, but I had to stop because Twitter was fucking with my account. Like, I mean, they still is, but you know, I have to stop, you know, being myself for the sake of this network because you know I got to promote shit, and you know, and I need my main account, like, and also to follow my alternate account at Conrad Drake. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you know, right wingers could post anti-blackness stuff all day long, and those same black liberals, which half of them are bots, but you know, don't bother him. That whoever that person is, GIO, whoever that some person is. But my friend could say Kamala and Beyonce are genocidal maniacs, and she gets attacked relentlessly. Now, to credit, I haven't seen the tweets, because I'm just trying to really stay off Twitter. Twitter just it's successful. That's why I'm trying to look at other alternatives. I still be on there like promoting the show and stuff and mutual aid, but that's all it's really good for at this point. But I mean, I don't want it to get her down because she's been attacked before, but I think this is a new level of fucking attack. Like this, it's close to election. Um, Kamala is in a dead heat with this orange fucker, and I could get into that. Like, they forgot Jill Stein is in a race. Like, if the game was played fair, Jill Stein probably beat both of that orange fucker in that empty suit. So yeah, man. I mean, as I said in that video, man, I said, if y'all keep coming after my friend, man, I just have to come. I'm gonna come after you, even if I had to get suspended. Um, you know, she's already going through enough stuff as it is, and social media supposed to be kind of a place of like, pastime. And you say something that is fire, like yeah, Beyonce is a genocidal maniac along with Kamala, and these black ass coon ass motherfuckers just oh man, boy, the DNC got they troll form lined up. I tell you, man, I tell you, whoo. The only reason why they ain't coming after me is because I guess Faith and Twitter suppressing me. So yeah, if I said the same thing, they probably call me a Trump supporter and call me out my name like the Zionist trolls did, and so stay up, Tide Peasant. Them motherfuckers, when Kamala loses, I'm gonna laugh in all they fucking faces. So what I'm gonna talk about today, due to a change in schedule, supposed to be one-on-one with Smurf on Thursdays, but I'm gonna talk about MEHDI HASAN and John Legend talking about Kamala's strategy on Gaza, and also AI and automation, which is fucking scary for the workforce. So let's start with MEHDI HASAN first. I'm finna share my screen real quick. This probably ain't gonna be a long stream. I want it to be at least about an hour and a half, but because the longer the stream is, the longer. Let me see. Okay, I'm finna share my screen just a sec, guys. Damn ads, man. Give me a sec, guys. Share my screen now. Okay, here we go, guys. Yeah, let's see what the fuck these two non-rods got to say. And I think John Legend is supporting Kamala Harris. Well, I'm gonna say this. John Legend is a genocidal maniac too. Uh-oh, I better not say that. I'm a Trump supporter. All right, guys, here's the video.
From my friend Daniel Levy, calling for a reset on Gaza from the administration. Does Kamala Harris need to break from Biden on this issue, do something different policy-wise? She's done better, I think, rhetorically.
Yes.
I think we can all agree. Does she need to do something better on policy, signal that she will be different, especially to win a key state like Michigan?
I do believe so, and I really think it really revolves around the idea of accountability, and using our aid to Israel as leverage.
What? Dude, John Legend, aid to Israel's leverage for what? To continue to bomb Palestinians? What? What are you talking about, dude? Um, Kamala said herself that she's going to continue to support Israel hand and foot. Paraphrasing, but that's basically what she said. Um, People, even some people on the left thought she's different on Gaza, but us real like radical communist Marxists left, we told you so. I don't know.
don't think we should be writing blank checks to any country that we're allied with. And
Dude, the United States of Israel, you know, hell, the United States of Ukraine too, to a certain extent. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like how the United States just like when it comes to Israel, like give BB whatever the fuck he wants. But when it comes to American people doing COVID or doing a natural disaster, Biden, he got to go through all these loopholes. You got to ask Congress, to pass this, pass that. You got to, you know, all this different idiosyncrasies, like to get help for the American people. But Israel, unlimited amount of money and weapons. Like, Jesus Christ.
that any kind of assistance we provide, any kind of weapons we send, should come with conditions. And I think that's a very sensible way to conduct foreign policy. And we do it just about everywhere else.
Yes.
So let's do it there too.
And in the summer, in May actually, you collaborated on an Instagram post with Save the Children, calling for a definitive ceasefire in Gaza and a release of the hostages, which we all want. You said you and Chrissy had donated, I think, 100 grand each to the charity for Gaza. How devastating has it been for you both as parents to see how many kids have been killed in Gaza? At least 16,000, probably more. Thousands more have limbs amputated. Some of them have come to the US for treatment. I'm a parent, you're a parent, forget the politics. Just seeing what's happened to children. What's that been like for the last year for you?
You'll think liberals, right? Not liberals, but any rational person will like think about what Israel's really doing, like bumming and killing innocent children. Like, that's why I always say, put yourself in their shoes. Like, would you like it if your child got their limbs blown off, their heads blown off for racist, bigoted reasons? Like, but since a lot of folks are individualism, that individualized, like they only think about themselves, like they don't care about nobody else. I have somebody literally told me one time, like I told them about the situation going on over there in Palestine and Gaza. They said, "Man, that's happening over there, man. I don't have time to think about them." Like I'm like, man, this person got kids, In my head, I'm saying, what a heartless person you are, man. Seriously. But apparently, see, both of these guys support Kamala Harris, so apparently they don't think about those kids in Gaza like that. Like, if you are supporting Kamala Harris, like I hate to say this, but even my mama and my family are genocidal maniacs too, along with Beyonce and Kamala Harris, like because like they all gonna vote for Kamala Harris, like, and even though I tell them like Kamala Harris is complicit in this genocide going on in Gaza, but they don't care. So let me get back to the video, man. I really could just ramble more, but I know y'all want to see what the hell these motherfuckers talking about. So
You. I know you spend time on social media like we all do.
It's stunning to see it, and it also makes me very frustrated how easily we dehumanize certain people based on.
Well, John Legend, man, dude, you black, right? I'm black. We still getting dehumanized today, and we've been getting dehumanized ever since we was illegally captured, kidnapped to come to this country on slave ships. We've been dehumanized. We wasn't even like like we were 1/3 of a human and all that shit. Like, still getting dehumanized today. Like, police brutality is still going on. Like, more black folks being murdered by police under Joe Biden, by the way, in Kamala Harris, which you gonna vote for. But I'm just saying, like, my thing is, if you know that, let me continue, because they're like, yeah.
Where they live, the color of their skin, their religion, whether or not they're allies with our country. No matter what political disagreements and political animus and anger we have at Hamas and the leadership in Gaza.
Oh, Hamas. Here we go. Hamas. Oh, Hamas is just this. Oh, God. I'm sick of you liberals and Hamas, man. Hamas exists because of Israel, jackass. Like, I always use this analogy. Imagine if somebody just come to your house, remodel that motherfucker, let's say tie you up to a chair, capture you, and they just take over your motherfucking house. And then one day you decide to have some courage and to retaliate. Like, that's who Hamas is. Like, let's stop blaming Hamas for what's going on. Like, this is what Israel wanted to do since 1948, even before then. Like, let's go back, you mean 100 years, 100 years. So, I'm so sick of that, man. That's all you hear from these fucking liberals. Hamas, it happened on October 6th or 7th. Oh, God.
Gaza, those kids are innocent.
Yes.
And I don't believe in collective punishment, and I believe that their lives are just.
The women and the men are innocent too, jackass. Yeah, all the Palestinians are innocent. It's their land which is being occupied and stolen.
Just as valuable as Israeli lives or any other lives. And so I want foreign policy to be conducted with that in mind. I want philanthropy to be conducted with that in mind. And I want our news coverage of the situation to be conducted with that in mind, that these lives are.
They don't care. The corporate media, the politicians on the side of Israel, like, they don't give. If they gave a damn about the women and children of Gaza, they wouldn't even consider sending a dime to Israel. Even before October 7th, they were sending money to Israel then for the Iron Dome and shit too. Like, again, this has been going on way before October 7th even was a thing, even started. So, like, they don't give a fuck. Oh.
Just as valuable as any other lives around the world. And that means when we cover them, when we cover the stories, we center their humanity, and we don't just kind of gloss over it with just numbers, but we center their humanity just like we centered the humanity of the festival goers in Israel.
Yes.
And they were just there to enjoy some music, and it was horrific what was done to them.
Yes.
But it's also horrific for kids to get bombed in Gaza. It is absolutely horrific.
Well
and
said.
so.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this. We can all agree violence is bad. It's horrific, right? Like what he said, right? But my thing is that again, like, Israel is still continuing bombing Gaza, now the West Bank, but you still, but you the same one that said it should be stipulations before we send money to Israel. Like, what stipulations? Like, Biden ain't doing the motherfucking thing. Kamala said she ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Like, what? Okay, violence is bad. Yeah, I don't want nobody to get killed. But I hate violence. Violence is bad. I'm not a violent person, but, and also, by the way, too, let's get the cat out of the bag for a second, guys. Ain't what Hamas did is in international law, retaliatory attacks. Ain't that a part of international law? Oh goodness.
We need to, as a society, as a world, equate those lives, equate the value of those lives.
100% agree, and well spoken. And you said dehumanization, and you're somebody who's tried to humanize Palestinians for a while. I remember watching you on Bill Maher several years ago come out on this, long before it was fashionable in Hollywood. But a lot of your fellow celebs, artists, won't touch this issue with a barge pole, despite the suffering we're all seeing in Gaza. We all agree, as you just very eloquently put it, what happened on October 7th was horrific. Innocent people killed. But when it comes, we can all say that, right?
Sure.
Happily. When it comes to Gaza, we're not all willing to say that. And I just wonder, you're here in LA, in Hollywood, you're a prominent figure. Why do you think that is? Why do you think so many people just don't want to touch this issue?
Because in Hollywood, yes, I said Hollywood before he give a vague answer. Sometimes you gotta do things that stay keeping the job. Like your agency is in the part of Israel, you can't, either you don't say nothing or you go along with it. Like, so many celebrities in Hollywood, yes, Hollywood, that I had to fucking cut off because I used to like them, but I had to cut off because they in support of Israel. So, yeah, I mean, okay, let's see what the fuck he got to say.
With a barge pole.
Well, they've seen people get punished for it. They've seen people lose their agent or lose jobs from it. And I think some people are afraid of that possibility. They're afraid that.
That's why I said, you had to go along, get along. That's how it is. Saying, yeah. Unfortunately. But, again, like, my morals is more important than fucking celebrity status. If I was an actor, hell yeah, I'll say free Palestine. Hell yeah, I'll say liberation. Free Congo, free Haiti. Because I'm a fucking loving person. Like, so a lot of people pick the bag over the right thing, which is not supporting Israel.
They'll suffer professional
You're not?
consequences. No, I'm not afraid. One, I believe in what I'm saying, and I feel like what I just said.
Well, when you're kind of an independent artist like John Legend, you can really say whatever you want, But a lot of those celebrities and musicians, they are just either getting started or they're not on that level. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not giving them a way out. I'm just saying, like, yeah, Beyonce, for example, like hot topic on Twitter, entire person for some reason, like, like, yeah, Beyonce she can support Jill Stein and not get punished for it, like, because she at a high stature. But she still could support Jill Stein. Beyonce, like, if you care about your kids, they safe. Don't you want Palestinian children to not get bombed and killed? But it's too late now. She 10 toes down for Kamala. The genocidal maniac, her and Kamala Harris. So,
Who disagrees with what I just said? Like,
Exactly.
what about it is like
Touche.
like, I would love for someone to come to me and say why what I just said was immoral, anti-Semitic, anything.
hell, they be calling us on Twitter, dude. Like, they call me anti-Semitic for being pro-Palestine. Like, even this saying fuck Israel, which is free speech, by the way. Free speech. But I'm anti-Semitic, and these motherfucking Zionists, evil-ass Zionist trolls and bots try to get my account taken down for using free speech. So, yeah, like...
Because it's not.
It's not.
And anyone who's being reasonable knows it's not.
Yeah.
But I understand why people might be afraid to talk about these issues because of professional consequences. But also, I think we all, and I have humility when I talk about this issue because I don't know it as well as I know a lot of the ins and outs of what's going on in the United States.
Yes.
I know what it means to be an American. I understand our system very well. I understand our history.
Well, it's not that complicated, though, John Legend. Simple. Even though I guess you saying you pro-Palestine, but like you kind of wishy-washy a little bit. I don't know. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying, MEHDI HASAN, obviously, I guess, well, yeah, he's on the side of the Palestinians, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, let me continue, man. Hell, let me lose my train of thought.
Very well. And honestly, I don't know nearly as much about what's going on in.
Oh, okay. What's really to know? Israel wants to do an ethnic cleansing. They want to wipe out an entire generation of Palestinians. Um, they want to wipe out 2 million Palestinians. Israel's a chosen land. Israel's a racist apartheid state. Like, it's simple. My autistic ass even know this. Like, you're a racist apartheid state want to ethnically cleanse a generation of people it's their land, by the way, right? Like, it's Palestine. It's not Israel. Israel is imaginary. You know, like, like that is not that hard. It's not hard of a concept to see what the fuck going on. Like, see, you trying to play both sides. I don't know everything. I'm American, understand? Dude, come on, man. Come on, John Legend. Shit.
in Israel and Palestine, all the back and forth
Yes,
of the
fair.
negotiations that have happened over the last few decades. So sometimes we should make sure that those of us who aren't real experts on it have
Yeah.
some humility about what we know and what we don't know.
Fair point.
And one of the things I keep as a rule for myself is I don't want to post something that I couldn't answer a follow-up question about. And so
That's a good rule.
let's make sure, like, if we're going to weigh in on things, that we do the work to prepare ourselves to answer a follow-up question on it.
You are being humble.
My friends, like, even Todd Peasant, RBN, like, they've been talking about Palestine even before October 7th. So to be fair, I really didn't understand it myself, but due to them educating me on what's been going on, now I know. Like, John Legend, like you acting like you don't know, but don't we have internet in 2024? Like I always say, educate yourself. Like, don't go by corporate media. Like, you're rich. You got a computer, you got a phone, man. Go on Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever, Bing, whatever, and search up the history. Make sure it's the right sources. Now every source ain't accurate, but get the right sources and educate yourself. Like this is me telling you that. Like, I'm not smearing you or nothing. Apparently you and medicine, like, y'all understand the murder is bad, genocide bad, but you still kind of both sides in it. Educate yourself.
Because you do know more than most on this issue, so we appreciate you for that. And actually, every time I talk to you, John, and I think this is our fourth conversation, I ask you the same question.
All right.
All right, guys, that's it. I got this video for us from this guy right here. Check out his page. I'm gonna give him some credit. Let me see. I got it. Imam Khan. Subscribe to his channel, man. Again, like, you can educate yourself. Like, I educate myself through my comrades. Like, they educated me on the situation going on in Gaza. I didn't know it at first. Like some of you might not know, I used to be a Democrat. Then, not a liberal, I was a Democrat. Like, then over time, then in 2020, when Bernie Sanders dropped out, I became I said independent / socialist. I guess I was a socialist. Then, like, couple of years later, 2022, 2023, until now, I'm a communist, a full-on communist as Marxist. So, I don't know everything. I'm gonna say that now. It's a lot of stuff I need to educate myself on. And theory in particular, it's a good guide you to, like, towards understanding concepts of Marxism, Leninism, but it's not the end all be all. And that's what Ty Peasant was saying. And She been attacked over that, over theory. Now it's what Beyonce, she been called racist and anti-black. You know, like, oh man, I don't know how I got to that, but I'm just so pissed and angry right now at these motherfuckers. Like, a lot of these people just got social media fucking brain rot. Like, I swear to you, man. Like, you unserious people need to get off social media, go outside, get some fresh air, man. Walk, ride a bike, do something, man. Like, like, just deeply unserious. But okay, there was that. Now, the second video I want to talk about is AI and automation, man. It's here, man. Like, in the next 4 or 5 years, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these jobs would be like 80-90% automation. Like, obviously, these jobs can't be 100% automated because you still need humans. My thing is just pay the fucking human beings to do the work. Like, pay them a living wage. I mean, not a minimum wage, a living wage to do the fucking work. But, these corporations, they want to even, maximize their profits even more. AI's everywhere. AI's in our phones now. Apple Intelligence. Google got their own version of AI for Android. You got AI apps, Grok on Twitter. You got Copilot for Microsoft. And, like, these motherfucking AI can write you essays. It can write you songs, which is garbage. Like, my friend Marty B was worried about AI music. I'm like, man, AI music sucks. AI music sucks ass, man. Like, the only thing I'm concerned with AI is fucking art, the artist, man. Like, the artist, I'll be a little bit worried. And, this is when the government should regulate AI to make sure that AI won't take over the art/entertainment industry. Like, I remember James Earl Jones, God rest his soul, like, I think, who bought the rights to Darth Vader or something like that. So his voice is AI'd his voice, See what I'm saying? Like don't like Hollywood. Like, why you think those actors last year, I think a few years back, strike? To protect from that. Like, these fucking production companies don't give a fuck about those artists. I mean, those artists and actors, just entertainers. Like, that's why everybody need to come together, form a revolution. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line, man, for these people. It's not about your well-being, And also, too, they want you to have kids to, that 20 foot, even though everything's going automation, you still need humans to work. But, so that's why they want you to have kids. And you know what? Shout out to Savvy for bringing this up, too. I'm about to get to that AI video in a minute, but she right, like, everything is a tax credit, like the child tax credit, credit for this, credit for that. Like, they are incentivizing you to have kids. Like, they ain't studying about the single person, maybe, single person struggling, but, that's what I hate about this mean test and shit. Oh, you have a kid, you get a child tax credit. Well, why a single person can't get a work credit or something like that? But, man, I'm going to make this into a podcast episode on my Real Recognize Real episode, man. Okay, so the next video is AI and automation are taking over. Oh, man. Grocery stores and drive-through lanes. So crazy-ass shit, man. Yeah. Let me skip this. Mute this. It's an ad, so I don't want to play no ads. Okay, skip. All right, here we go, guys. It says how AI and automation are taking over grocery stores and drive-through lanes. Oh boy, here we go.
From apps for fast food and food delivery to self-checkout and self-service kiosks, your favorite grocery stores and fast food chains are changing fast. Popular franchises like McDonald's plan to invest $2 billion into bringing AI and robots into stores and drive-thrus in 2024. In 2022, American grocery stores spent $13 billion on tech automation.
Yeah, like I think Kroger got this technology where you got these little dongle things you can get, and you can just scan and go. I think Walmart got it too. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart Plus or something like that. Got you can scan the stuff with your phone, and I guess you take it up there, and I guess you scan the whatever barcode on your phone to the thing to make sure you checked everything out. Then you out like you even like you like like this is some scary shit right here, man. Like, I'm a tech guy. I went to school for electrical engineering, but even like the person to check you out, like and hell, even I'm sure it's probably gonna be deep in the video, but hell, even I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna have robots to restock shelves. These are some scary times, man. Automation is scary, and another reason why two of those dock workers were trying to strike because they're using automation in the dock, for docking and shipments.
The Food Industry Association expects spending on things like smart carts and revamped self-checkout aisles to grow 400% through 2025.
Well, automation is playing a bigger role in fast food, and it will play a bigger role still. The problem is, with minimum wage hikes in places like California, with other cost pressures.
See, that's the problem right there. That right there. That's your answer why they go on automation even faster. Like California, which did a good thing, I guess. I give them credit for credit's due. Fast food workers' wages is now up to $20 an hour, which is still not enough in California. I think in California you need $47 to afford a two bedroom apartment. Like less than over than half, of what you need, but it's I guess it's a good step. See, they these places don't want to pay that, so they thinking is hell. Let's just cut these workers out. Like they fuck them. Like they could just ride off to the sunset. Hell, let's just bring in all this AI and automation. Yeah. Oh boy.
Still coming through. It's very expensive now to run a fast food business, and whilst fast food retailers have tried to remedy that by passing on prices to customers, of course don't like that, and volumes go down.
Americans are spending an average of $475 a month on groceries. Over the last decade, menu prices at most major fast food restaurants have outpaced national inflation rates, according to research from Finance Buzz. Popular fast food items like McDonald's McChicken and McDouble, Popeye's mashed potatoes and gravy, Taco Bell's Chalupa Supreme, and Wendy's Small Frosty have all doubled in price since 2014. Executives on earnings calls have taken notice of the high prices and have noted their growth in tech as a way to drive down.
Man, please. That's just greedflation. Just these corporations just, using the stock. Well, they can't use, it's still the supply chain as an excuse to jack up this shit, man. That's all it is. It ain't because, the wages are going up. The wages are not going up. Like, the minimum wage is still $7.25, the federal minimum wage. So why in the fuck would you raise let me continue.
Prices and remain profitable.
If we're doing a good job on the items and prices and the service we provide, saving them money with pickup and delivery, for example, we can continue to grow share. So we're merchants at the core, and we've added through the technological changes that we've made and the service changes that we've made a dimension to the business that's driving that growth.
We're also investing for long-term growth in areas like digital and technology, as well as our transformation efforts within our global business services organization. By leveraging the full strength of our global scale, we'll build new and modern capabilities and ultimately unlock speed and innovation for our entire McDonald's system.
Translation. I'm finna translate here. Yeah, we basically some greedy ass motherfuckers. We want to pad our stock portfolios, and so basically AI and automation give us that opportunity to do that, and also too, we don't want to pay humans a living wage. So Yeah, that's basically what they saying. They're just talking in PR bullshit. I hate these corporations, man. I hate these motherfuckers in our lives, man. Let's go back to the fucking what 1700s, where like you could go to like a flea, not flea market, but like a farmers market, a real farmers market, where they had goods and services where you can buy, where the whole profits go to the fucking growers and distributors, and not through a middleman. Like, let's just go back to those fucking days, man. Cause I'm so fucking sick of this greed, man. It's just greed.
The American consumer is starting to pull back on spending, and rising food and labor costs are causing the food industry to invest more into.
Yeah, of course. When these corporations just jack up prices randomly, of course people gonna spend less. Like, duh. Wow. Even if these motherfucking corporate companies go full automation, prices, unless it's some regulation or something, which the government the corporations control the government, it won't be no change. It won't.
Automation to lower labor costs and improve sales in order to stay competitive and take advantage of shifting consumer tastes.
So the only way to square this circle really is to try and reduce costs. And that means automation. So we will see many more ordering kiosks. We'll see the use of AI at drive-thrus. We'll see other areas of the business, including supply chains, become increasingly automated, all with a view of taking out the labor cost.
Despite some grocery stores rolling back on self-checkout automation earlier in 2024, the same companies are now rolling out smart carts. Amazon is now selling grocers its Dash carts, and this is a smart cart by Caper Carts, which Instacart acquired in 2021. The carts are in large chains like Kroger and ShopRite.
What's powerful about Caper is all the sensors on the device.
So basically, they got carts now that I guess this shit checks out the food for you, and all you gotta do is bag it and walk out. Just go back to how it used to be. Put the stuff in a regular buggy, go up to the checkout line with a human being, and just check it out there. Like, you can't, like, you profit millions upon millions of dollars a day, but you're so fucking greedy that you have these carts where they're not bulletproof. They could glitch. Like, people can hack them. They talk about shoplifting. Like, so I'd probably be surprised if somebody could just hack these motherfucking carts to where, like, they just get free shit, which I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, fuck these corporations. Like, I don't mind people doing what they got to do to survive, man. Like, these the same corporations that making our lives hard and difficult by jacking up the prices on everything. So, if you want to, skim on the top, as they say, do it. Hell, I don't really give a fuck at this point. I'm tired, man. I'm so tired.
So there's the camera sensors that look at the basket, there's the weights and measures certified sensor, and then there's the location sensor. And so what retailers are excited about is leveraging those sensors to make sure that they know.
Yeah, sensors that can fail. Wow, man. This okay, let me know.
Exactly what's inside the shopping cart. And so, for example, even if somebody were to hide an item, for example, and put it into the cart, we know with certainty that with the weights and measures scale, that something went into the cart.
Instacart also says the carts help customers stay within their grocery budgets.
By having the running total, they're able to ensure that they stay on budget. There's no apprehension that when you get to the checkout line, you're over budget and you have to put things back. We're also seeing that customers really love the deals, the coupon clipping capabilities on the cart.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in the fast food sector. McDonald's and Kylie Express have opened fully autonomous stores that operate without human staff.
Because labor is one of the biggest costs.
Yeah. A glitch happens. I want to see how that restaurant gonna run. I bet somebody order something and they get a boatload of shit because a glitch. Like, humans make mistakes too, but again, robotics is not bulletproof. Oh god.
Costs for fast food players.
Yum Brands has even developed a training app for employees.
We've developed an internal mobile app called Super App that we've rolled out to over 9,000 restaurants across the world. And what it is, it's like having a digital coach in your pocket that helps our restaurant general managers identify areas that can continue to reduce costs of running a restaurant, coach team members in being able to do their job.
Wow, instead of having a manager or a lead man to train the employees, yeah, let's make an app. Yeah, because time is money. See, having a training manager to train you how to work a cash register or how to work a fryer or cooker, yeah, it just costs too much money. That's it. The stock portfolios, man. So an app, which costs pennies for a corporation to make, is the answer. Like, God, the technology area, man. The technology area is it's too much now.
More efficiently, and really providing an overall better experience for us to make sure that there aren't any wastes in inventory.
The company's full portfolio includes popular food chains like Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC, and is heavily investing in automation.
Which supports Israel, by the way.
Its digital business is booming, with its digital sales accounting for 50% of sales in Q1 of 2024, a first for the company.
Where we can test any concept in a market, partner with a large tech giant, and be able to test things like AI and Gen AI with their franchisees. And where test results have shown is that when customers interact with that voice AI, we're at parity when it comes to accuracy. We're at parity when it comes to being able to understand what the customers want. And finally, customers are actually responding favorably, saying that the friendliness of the voice AI is in some cases exceeding that of a human.
Yeah, maybe if you paid a human a living wage, maybe they'll be more motivated to work. Maybe they won't be in such a bad mood. Like, what do you people think? Like, these jobs, these fast food jobs, for example, like, people don't want to work them, but, like, they have no choice. It's kind of like the concept of called living under duress, where if you don't work, well, hell, it really don't matter at this point these days. People work and still be homeless, but, you have a rent to pay, you have to work these jobs, unfortunately. So of course you'll be unmotivated because you're living paycheck to paycheck, the pay is shit. Like, I'd be unmotivated too. and yeah, let me continue.
72% of consumers actively use automated tech, like self-checkout and contactless payment, according to research firm Software Advisor.
Yeah, Walmart. Most of my Walmart I'm at, hell, most of the front of the store is self-checkout. So either way, I'm pretty sure everybody didn't use it at this point. And still a lot of people don't know how to use it. That's why I say go back to fucking humans. What's wrong with humans? I kind of like that experience. Some of them, you talk to them, how you doing? Some of them friendly. Like, I miss those days, man. Like, we going fucking backwards, man. All this technology, which is going to fail, like those Instacart carts. Like, somebody can hack them and get free stuff. I can see that shit now. Oh, boy. Like, everything is hackable. That's why I say my technology is hackable. Like,
They found that although consumers appreciate the speed and efficiency of automation, they're still hesitant to embrace it.
Curbside pickup, I used it during the pandemic. It's not that fast to me. A lot of times it's faster going to the store, getting it, especially if the store is busy. Like, a lot of these stores don't have enough people to fulfill these curbside pickup orders as it is. Especially Walmart. And then, like, it's convenient, it is, but not that fast, like, from my experience.
Everywhere.
We can go in and make sure that a customer comes into the app and feels a personal touch, where we know their name, we store their credit card information, and make things easy to do. If we give them
Yeah, store their credit card information, and somebody can hack your system and take their credit card information, and God knows do what with it. Technology, data breach, it's a thing. Like encryption only works to a certain extent. Like no fucking app or kiosk is safe. Like even Telegram. Like I'm pretty sure Telegram can get breached, even though the purpose of Telegram is to be 100% encrypted. Like that's why it's not good to say everything you want, unfortunately, on these platforms, man. Even Telegram, like, well, the feds be watching your ass, man.
Value through exclusive deals and promotions, unlocked our loyalty and app, and we're able to really see them where they're at and be able to suggest things that they might enjoy. All this ends up being an experience that they come back for, and it's not just the food.
We're in the try it and see phase of a lot of these AI technologies.
Not only are companies testing new technologies, they're also testing customer reactions. This is why some retailers are pulling back on self-checkout aisles.
Some customers have pushed back against that, which
Yeah, Dollar General pushed back on it, which is good. But Dollar General is not a great example. Like, they have a lot of issues too. These dollar stores got a hell of a lot of issues. Like, I think More Perfect Union did a video on it. I'm gonna try to find it and talk about it one day. I don't want to play all of their videos, out of respect of them, but yeah, people don't like that. People like your mama. She's old school. She prefer going back to regular checkouts. Like a lot of the boomer generation don't even know how to work a computer. Let her know how to click this, click that to check out. Oh my God.
has meant that retailers have responded by reducing self-checkouts. With self-checkout, there are a lot more errors. People mis-scanning things, people maybe deliberately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it out. People steal, which I don't blame them, man. Like I really don't blame you at this point. These corporations rip us off all this time. Like I don't give a fuck if somebody shoplift out of a store. I don't really care. That's all you heard during the George Floyd protest. Oh, people looting. Oh, people stealing stuff. Oh God. Oh Lord. What will Walmart? What would CVS do? Oh. Oh man.
Not paying for things and putting them in their bag, and it costs retailers a lot of money. And whilst they don't talk about,
well, if they weren't so greedy, trying to eliminate humans from working in their places, well, consequences for everything you do, right?
theft a lot, it is one of the real reasons why people want to cut back on the use of self-checkout. But the other issue is that while self-checkout is liked by some people, it's absolutely hated by other people. It makes the customer do more of the work, and some people just don't like that, especially in a grocery store where you've got a lot of stuff to bag and scan, and it's seen as a deterioration of the service.
The reason why customers love Caper is because of everything extending from the screen. It transforms shopping from being almost this utilitarian thing, a chore. You go to the store as a chore, to a shopping adventure.
The tech isn't without challenges.
The problem with smart carts is they're a very expensive and over-engineered technology. You think about the number.
Yes, over-engineered. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Like, somebody can just hack that motherfucker and then get free stuff, like I said earlier. Yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, you gonna spend all that money on just to lose 3 or 4 human beings that could do the job? Probably, for a living wage, which he can't afford. Like, especially Kroger, and Albertsons trying to form. If they merge together, then God, Lord knows. Boy, you think we're fucked now? Like, the Kroger and Albertsons merge, that merger happens. Oh Jesus! But hey, let them try with those carts. Let all these stores do that and see how things will work out. They're gonna lose so much money, man, and I don't really give a fucking shit.
Of carts an average supermarket has, that is going to cost an absolute fortune for most retailers to replace all those carts with smart carts, and it's not going to happen on scale.
While grocery retailers struggle with self-checkout, fast food chains are placing more and more self-service kiosks in restaurants.
When customers come in, they love the ability to customize. And as they have the ability to customize, we're finding that's also helping customers discover new products that we'd love for them to learn about. And it's also helping us see bigger ticket size when it comes to our franchisee unit economics. We've seen ranges go from 18% higher through the use of kiosks up to 30 in some of our markets. And we think this is a win-win for both our customers and for Yum.
Retailers
Translation from what he said, basically, patting our pockets more.
and fast food outlets can see the benefits, but some of the technology hasn't really proven itself. There are glitches, there are things that retailers need to look at and to iron out.
Self-checkout is struggling at grocers. Self-service is booming for fast food. AI tech in shopping carts is being well received, but AI in drive-thru faces many hurdles. So where does technology go from here?
We remain confident that
Sorry about that, guys. Ad.
our brands and our markets will continue to partner and find ways to make sure we can address cost pressures and give customers the value they expect and know that Yum and its brands will do.
In the future, you can imagine things like the Ask Instacart capability, where you could ask Instacart to budget you a full meal plan for the week. And you could imagine asking it to abide by.
Yeah. Yeah, just another ploy to collect your data. Like, yeah, like Instacart knows I like to eat Frosted brand cereal, so it's gonna plan my meal for me. Like they just want to turn us into fucking NPCs, man. Like this is the ploy too. Like, you know, like they don't want us to free think. Like this is why AI and automation is coming. That's why they pushing it down our throats. That's why they putting it into our phones. Like they know what they doing. Like this is the game. Like that's why, you know, they want to control what we do online. They want to control what you watch. They don't you two don't want me to talk about this shit on here. Like, you know, have it rebuttal about it. Like yeah, they'd rather for me to talk about what fucking cars and, you know, do tutorials. Like politics and, you know, and daily life shit. No. Like they want to control that. Like in these stores and stuff, they want to control, you know, hey, we recommend you buy this, you know. Like, you know how you buy stuff online and they say, hey, because they know you buy it, they collect your data, and they say, hey, would you like to have this? You know, even though even though we breaking your wallet, but hey, you know, hey, buy this, you know, you always push shit down your throat. It's evil, man.
Certain dietary preferences that you have. And then as you get to the store, you can take that and sync it to the cart and then shop it really seamlessly.
As automation grows, so do the concerns around job losses. The Bureau of Labor Statistics forecasts a 2% drop in total retail jobs from 2022 to 2032. Still, the Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts that the industry will need more than 500,000 new workers each year to account for turnover. In the fast food industry alone, the Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts job openings will grow by 2%, with 1 million new workers needed each year from 2022 to 2032.
It's not like automation has replaced all of these jobs. I think the worry is that over time it will replace more of these jobs.
Duh. That's the point.
And it will lead to it becoming a lot more difficult for folks to get these entry-level positions. We're not quite at that stage yet, but we are.
Even a college degree eventually will be, in some sectors, will be useless because of AI and automation. So, I mean, I'm not saying for you not to go to college, but, you know, I'll probably take a second look at that, you know, before you get into all that debt. But if you do want to go to college, I'll say this: try to go to college abroad, like in Germany and other countries like that. Like, it's free. All you got to pay for is, you know, the ticket to fly there and stuff like that. But, you know, what, a couple of grand versus $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 in debt? Like, shit. Hell, I wish I went abroad. I'd probably be a better guy because of it.
in danger of going there at some point in the future, and a decision has to be taken as to how we deal with that. Now, it's possible that grocery chains and other retailers will create other roles. There could be customer service facing roles, more associates wandering the aisles to help customers find things. So we could see.
They used to do that though back in the day. They used to do that though. They don't do that no more. So how like Walmart got an app where you download the app. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what Walmart app is, and it got a store mode on the app, and you type in what you look for, what you want to look for, and it tells you what aisle number to go to. Like, so why would they do that? Like, hell, even returning stuff, you can use the app to return stuff. So I'm like, I guess he's just trying to find something to say there, but okay.
These roles replaced with different types of positions, but the danger is that some of these traditional positions might disappear because ultimately retailers do want to reduce costs, and automation gives them a way to do that.
What we do believe is that technology can play a really big role in empowering our team members to spend more time on valuable activities like spending time with the customer. And technology can help in areas that...
This guy just said that spend time with the customer. If they ain't got no job, how they gonna spend time with the customer? Like, that's why you implement all this technology. Oh my goodness.
Our customers really value. Things like improving order accuracy, reducing the wait time, increasing the speed at drive-thru. We see a lot of upside over the next several years with AI and technology being able to enhance customer experience while making the team member's job a lot easier.
That longer term vision we have, that
guy know he bullshitting. He hella bullshitting right there. It ain't about improving quality, man. It's about proving your young brand's bottom line.
on a 5 to 10 year horizon, customers shouldn't have to choose between shopping online and in-store. It'll be one single personalized mode, all powered by Instacart.
While food prices do remain an important part of a customer's decision, we believe that the experience that they have digitally is going to be a key differentiator. Today, customers want more than just the meal. They're looking for personalized, easy, frictionless experiences. And for us, that's why we're investing so heavily into things like AI, self-service kiosks, drive-thru, and other things that can help automate a lot of the work that goes on.
Yeah, I bet. Like, AI is replacing human beings. Like, that's what you guys want. And, I hope, that's why really we need to mobilize fast, man. Like, we don't got years, man. Like, these motherfuckers are moving with AI and automation. Like, they want to replace not all human beings, obviously, but they want to replace at least half. I have to say that. Like, like you go to get a burger from somewhere, and instead of talking to a human being, you're talking a robot going to give you your food through one of the Windows things that pops up. So yeah, automation and AI is scary. It's very scary. Like, one more thing too that this video didn't address, like, when these people will lose their jobs due to automation, what the fuck would they go? It'd be what, those people be on the street, homeless, like, I'm just saying, like, oh man, it's crazy. Let me see. I'm trying to find something right quick. Got one more story for you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to find something right quick. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a minute. Yeah, y'all. So, man, it's crazy, man. It's very, very crazy. Oh boy. Trying to find something right quick. Damn, I should have looked for this before I went on. Let me see. I bet y'all say, what the hell he doing? I'm trying to find. Let me see. I can't find it. I'm over an hour anyway. I did pretty good. Okay, guys, that's the end of the show. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, man, and yeah, some more shameless plugs. Follow the official ATP Network Twitter account. The handle is at ATP Network 247, and subscribe to my podcast. On the bottom of the ticker right there, Real Recognize Real. Available on all major podcasting platforms, man. I'm everywhere, so yeah, I'm trying to start making episodes on there. Why not? And also to Under the Willow Tree. It's a separate entity for the ATP network, but I decided to put the podcast episodes on the ATP network YouTube channel. So it's like a kind of like a little side project I'm doing, with Willow and Marty B. I owe it to them so they can spread their truth. We need many people as we can to spread the truth out because these PMCs on the left ain't doing it. They telling you to vote for Kamala Harris and corporate media is not doing it. They just they want you to support Israel or one of the two shitty ass candidates. So all right, guys, that's it for Real Recognize Real. Oh Lord. The Good Faith Show.